Hi everybody, it's Missy Lane from the Oosterhout Free Library with more Tuesday Tales. And today our tales are all about, let's say, playing games with animals, maybe hide and seek. Well, the first one we're going to play is a game called I Spy with My Little Eye. Have you ever played that game? Maybe you have. This is a book by that title, and it's written and illustrated by Edward Gibbs. And it is published by Templar Books, which is an imprint of Candlewick Press. And this is the first I Spy. Now put on your thinking caps and see if you can guess. I spy with my little eye something that is blue, and I am the biggest animal in the whole wide world. What could be blue and the very biggest animal of all? You know? Did you guess? It's a blue whale. That's the biggest. Let's see what else. I spy with my little eye something that is gray. I have a very long trunk. Do you know a big gray animal with a long trunk? I bet you do. Did you say elephant? Yes, it is an elephant. I spy with my little eye something that is white, and I live in the Arctic, where it's very cold and icy and snowy all the time. What is that big white animal in the Arctic? Do you know? It's a polar bear, of course. Look at him. That's some bear. I spy with my little eye something that is yellow, and I am the king of the jungle. Hear me roar. Who would that be? Of course, that could only be a lion. Oh, he's a fierce-looking lion. I spy with my little eye something that is orange, and I swing from tree to tree with my long arms. This is a tough one, but the answer is I'm an orangutan. Did anybody guess an orangutan? I didn't guess that one, but there he is. I spy with my little eye something that is red, and it says I have a long bushy tail. Red with a bushy tail. Did you guess a fox? I was thinking it might be a red squirrel too. There are red squirrels with bushy tails, but this time it's a fox. And the fox says, well, I spy with my little eye something that is green. And he says, I can see underwater with my large eyes. Who has big eyes and green and likes to go under the water too? Do you know? Let's find out. I'm a frog. And the frog says, I spy you. Y-O-U. That's who he spies. You. Reading the book. What can you spy with your little eye? If you peek through with your little eye, see what you can spy. That's a game you can play. Maybe you've played it before, but you can play it in your house. It doesn't have to be wild animals. You could say, I spy with my little eye. Let's see, something in the kitchen that's tall and keeps our food cold. What could that be? So you can make up anything. And you probably guessed that's a refrigerator, right? Right. So you can make up all kinds of things. You can pick things out around your house and say, I spy, and see if somebody can guess what you're looking at. And you can do an I spy like that. Okay, let's look at another game. Another game that's fun to play is hide and seek, but only if the people they're hiding and the people they're seeking both want to play. And in our next story called PeekABoo, I'm not sure if everybody wants to play this game. PeekABoo is written by Ryan T. Higgins and is published by Disney Hyperion. And if you haven't read other Bruce books, you really should. They're a lot of fun, and we find out why Bruce is living with 4 baby geese. But in this book, we're going to see what they're going to do. And it says the geese want to play with Bruce today. Think he looks happy about that? Let's see. No, Bruce does not want to play. I think he wants to take a nap. He's going for a walk alone. Oh, let's join him, say the geese. So, of course, they follow him. Oh, but where is Bruce? They've lost him. Can you find him? There he is. He was hiding behind the tree. That tree is too small to hide behind, Bruce. Wait, now where did Bruce go? Oh, they've lost him again. Do you know where Bruce is? There he is. Bruce was trying to look like a rock, but he's too hairy to be a rock. Oh, he's gone again. Where did he go this time? They're still looking for him, and he's still hiding. Oh, there he is. Bruce was hiding in the tub. That's a silly place to hide, Bruce. And it looks like everybody's going to take a bubble bath. Now where is Bruce? Do you see him? There he is. You can't hide from us, Bruce. Oh, poor Bruce. What a fun day everyone had finding Bruce. Now, they're all running, and it looks like Bruce is running away from them. Good night, Bruce. Let's play this game again tomorrow. Looks like everybody's ready for a nap after all that hide and seek. And that's the story of PeekABoo. Not PeekABoo, but PeekABoo. But if you'd like to play PeekABoo, guess what? We have that game too. This is my first PeekABoo Animals, and it is written and illustrated by Eric Carle. Now, Eric Carle has done some wonderful books, and I bet most of you probably have read his, I guess his most famous book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. You know that one? And he's done many others, but this one is a PeekABoo. And this book is published by Simon & Schuster. And this is a bunch of riddles. So like we did in that other book where we had to guess about the I Spy, this is a guessing game of riddles. And the first one says, I have a long trunk, I have big floppy ears, I roam in the grass where I live for many years. PeekABoo, what am I? I bet you guessed an elephant, did you? Yes. Okay, let's see what's next. I'm a big cat, but I don't purr. I've got black stripes and bright orange fur. A big cat with stripes and orange fur, PeekABoo? I'm a tiger. Now, I can swim in the water, but I walk very slowly. If I get scared, into my shell I will go. PeekABoo, who's that? Oh, of course, it is a turtle that can swim and can walk, but very slowly. With my long tail, I swing in the trees. I have fuzzy brown fur, and I hang by my knees. PeekABoo, who swings from the trees, has brown fur? It's a monkey. Yes. Remember our first book, we saw somebody that swung from the trees, but he was an orangutan. He was orange. I like to gallop up hills and eat lots of hay. I have a silky coat and I sometimes say, nay. Peekaboo? Who's that peekaboo? Oh, of course, it's a horse. A horse, of course. I flitter and I flutter and I flap my wings. I come in many colors like flowers do in the spring. What flutters around flowers and is pretty colors, peekaboo? Oh, of course, it's a butterfly. What else could it be, right? I am little and green and I hop all around. When I sit on my lily pad, I make a croaking sound. Croak, croak. What is that, peekaboo? I'm a frog. Oh, I think we just have one more. I roar the loudest and I have a furry mane. I like to wander about in the jungle or on the plains. Who roars and has a furry mane? Peekaboo. Of course, that's a lion. Roar. And those are all our peekaboo riddles. Did you guess most of them? I bet you did. Okay, last book. Now, this is a special book because it's a book about stripes of all types. Now, we read some silly stories about animals playing games, playing peekaboo or hide and seek, but some animals have stripes, and the stripes are so they can hide, not to play hide and seek, but so they can hide when someone might be after them, another animal, and it helps them get by. So this is a book called Stripes of All Types, and this book is in English and in Spanish, but today we're just going to read the English, and it is written and illustrated by Susan Stockdale and published by Peachtree Publishers. And I'm going to tell you something very special about this book at the very end. Okay, so let's just take a look at some animals with stripes and how that might help them hide. Stripes found in water. I think that's a jellyfish. You think so? Sliding through the weeds. Oh, there goes a snake. Drinking from rivers and darting through reeds. There's a lemur with a big stripy tail and some type of bird that blends in with those reeds. Toting a shell or twisting on sand. So there's somebody with a shell and somebody kind of slithering around on the sand. Look at this. We have sprawled in a lair. A tiger and the tiger cub that's asleep on the back. And sprinting on land. Whoa, do you know what they are? You know, zebras, right? All black and white striped zebras. Prowling the prairie or perched on a peak. He's prowling the prairie while this animal is perched on a peak of a mountaintop, right? Crawling on cactus and camped by a creek. Some kind of a bug. Does it look like a bee? Maybe. Could be a bee. And this guy, look at him. He's got stripes. He's got polka dots. He's got all kinds of interesting marks, doesn't he? I don't know what kind of animal that is. We'll have to find out later. Propped on a log or poised on a leaf. There's the frog on the log. And of course a pretty butterfly on a leaf. Uh-oh. Scaling a ridge. I bet we know who that is. Be aware if you see one of those in your yard. That's a skunk. And scouting a reef. There's some pretty fish that are kind of blending in with all the colors in the bottom of the ocean. With their stripes. Right? Oh, almost done. Stripes found in forests and stripes found on farms. They have striped legs. Looks like they're wearing socks or leggings. And there's stripes on a farm. Is a turkey. Gobble, gobble. And last we have stripes found with children curled up in their arms. And each of these children has a little gray striped kitty. Now, one of the fun things about this book, in the back, there's a game you can play. And all the stripes that we've seen in the story are back here. And you have to try to find which stripes go with which of the creatures that we saw in the book and match them up. And then, like I said, there were some interesting animals there. Some I didn't even know what they were. But in the back of the book, again, there's information about each of the animals that we saw. Tells you their name and who they are and a little bit about them. And there's a few more on this page. Well, anyway, all of them are here. So you can learn more about even the little kitties. And there's information about them. So if you would like a copy of this book, this fun book with the games in the back to play, you can stop by the library and get one, and for free to keep. Not just a book to check out and give back again, but Stripes of all types is here for you. We have many copies. You can come by anytime. The Oosterhout Free Library, 71 South Franklin Street in Wilkes-Barre. Just come in to the children's department and say you'd like a copy of the Stripes book, and we'd be happy to give you one. Okay? So I hope we'll see you coming by the library, and you can also check out books. Again, you don't have to make a reservation. Just stop in when we're open. Monday through Thursday, we're open from 9 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock in the evening. Friday from 9 until 4 o'clock, and Saturday from 10 o'clock until 2 o'clock. So stop by, pick up a copy of Stripes of all types. I hope you had fun playing some of those hide and seek and guessing games that we had today. Okay, so we'll see you again at another Tuesday Tales. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.